Welcome to the Cosmic Ocean.
Damn, it's been a minute. Hello, everyone. How are you? Hope you are doing well.
Did you miss us?
Did you miss us?
I missed it.
You did?
Yeah.
I
You know I love talking, bro.
You do. But you talked on your live.
You do too. You're a Sagittarius. You wanna
I know, but I was so social this last 2 weeks.
Me too, bro.
I'm like socialed out.
Me too, bro. I don't know balance. And that's what I need to learn. A un extremo al otro.
You think? Well,
yeah,
but it's so interesting because I was just thinking about how to tell you that you can't be such a hermit, and then
I've been going out. Boom, 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 boom,
yeah.
boom, boom. So I need a break.
No, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. I need a balance.
You need a balance.
That's what I need to do. Because, again, a un extremo al otro. Story of my life.
That's so true. You go from hermit and staying downstairs, not even coming upstairs
to not being home.
Yeah.
I don't. We need to figure it out. We need to.
But I think it's good, right? That you can't just be inside.
It could be. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I can't.
So it's really good to be out. Oh, then you were in nature today, so that was really good.
That was really nice.
Being out in nature.
Yeah, I swear it was like a portal.
Oh hell yeah! I probably hit a couple portals.
My name is Nayeli.
Hi, I'm Fatima.
This is the Cosmic Ocean. So you can follow me at @the_area.
Hija del maíz with an E.
Perfect. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever.
Just Instagram and TikTok.
All platforms. We'll get you there. Okay, and you know the drill. We are pop quiz. What land do we reside in here? What Native American unceded land do we reside in here in Denver, Colorado?
The Cheyenne and the Arapaho.
Hey, get it! Yeah. Did I tell you? I took the shrooms. I didn't tell you.
No, when?
Bro!
Oh my god, when?
I took them on Saturday.
Saturday
night, bro.
So when I got here, had you already taken them?
When did you get here?
I got here at... Did you come
Yeah,
up?
I had already eaten some.
Had you come
But I
up?
was fine.
You came up?
No.
At 12:30.
Oh yeah, I came up.
She
I was
came up,
fine.
right?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Okay.
And I was talking to you. And I was fine. I was chilling.
Okay.
And I timed it, 40 minutes.
Uh-huh.
That's how much like edibles would hit, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I see. She doesn't know.
I start getting paranoid like an hour in, and then I see aliens an hour and a half in. So
okay. Usually it takes like 40 minutes, I think, for me. So then timed it. Nothing. I took like one and a little cap. Nothing.
We need to weigh it.
Yeah.
To see how much.
But I usually, like last time, I took one and a cap and it felt fine.
Okay.
So then I took another one. Nothing. And then I took another one. Nothing. And then I was like up, bro. I was just up. Maybe like a little tingly, like okay, maybe like a 2. And I was just in my bed, just chilling. And then I look out and it's out, like light out. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? So I went on a walk. And I went
at
and
like 3 in the morning?
At 5 in the morning.
And then you smoked
a joint. And I was on the walk, and it was super beautiful. And I was like, wow. And then I went and laid down on the grass.
What grass?
On the grass in the park over there.
Oh, okay.
So I went to the park. I couldn't sleep. And it was like insane. I'm looking up at the sky. God, and then I start seeing, you know how people are like, oh, the Matrix, and then we live in a simulation.
Yeah.
And like it's we're basically in a computer or whatever. Like that made sense in my head. I was like, okay, because there was a mirror of all these like graphs and symbols and what are they called? Geometric
like the flower
symbols.
of life.
Yeah, that's what I saw basically. And then my third eye, and I was like, wow, this weed is crazy. And I was like, okay, let me just get up. Like, let me just like, I'm ready to go. Because I was getting a little paranoid. Because I was like, whoa, I'm seeing things.
Okay,
like,
and
this
I'm out
is a
in
little
the park.
scary. Yeah, and then
but it was light.
The cops. Yeah, it was light. Okay. It was light out. And that was my whole thing. I was like, what if they call the cops? What if they call the cops? So there was a lot of fear in my body. That I had to detox. I realized, like, wow. Yeah. Because if I changed my mindset and I'm like, we just enjoy the earth, that was fine.
But then you got scared.
But then I'd get scared again. Yeah. And it just kept going back and forth, back and forth. Damn. Okay, so then I get up And then I'm like, okay, let's walk. Let me keep walking.
So interesting how it's been a week and you hadn't told me.
Oh, yeah, but we haven't talked.
That's true. We haven't talked.
We have not talked, bro.
We haven't. I think we talked today in the afternoon.
Oh my god, it's almost been a week.
It's been a while. We have
Bro,
not talked.
we have not talked.
No, that's why I was like, oh, and then when we talked this afternoon, I was like, and then.
Yeah, it's because I have not had the capacity though. I'm telling you,
not.
I've been going out.
You have not had
and
the capacity.
I cannot. So I need to reel it in.
Yeah, you need to leave a little bit of capacity for me.
Oh.
Okay, and then you went walking again. Where'd you go walking?
No, came back home.
Okay,
I came back home, but this park was different.
The park, guys, is really close. It's just crossing a street, but it's kind of a busy street.
Yeah, and there was no cars.
That's what I love.
Like the Santos were totally protecting me. They're like, "You're good, enjoy yourself." But my mind and my trauma was like, "No," and the Matrix was like, "No," and then on my way back, it was so different. I was afraid. And I was like, oh my god, what if there's somebody there? It was a whole different experience, which was so intense. Yeah. Because, and then the entire time though, I was aware, it was so crazy. Time is not real, okay? I was experiencing me walking and being afraid. I was experiencing me walking to the park feeling light. And then I was watching all of that happen and be like, wow. Perspective is everything. Perspective is everything. So then I'm just chilling. I get up because I was laying on the park on the grass, and then I get up, and then I'm just looking like out, and I see a little figure, and it was like moving slow motion, super far away. And I was like, well, okay, whatever, just staring at it. And then realized it was a man with 2 dogs, and then I was like, okay, I need to get up now. Like I need to go. I'm getting more afraid. And he was like trying to keep his distance, and I was trying to keep my distance, and so we were like really far apart. But then, and he had 2 dogs, right? And I was looking down, and then when I looked up though, I made eye contact with the pit bull that he had, and the dog, he was like pulling it, but that dog was so strong, like, and planted and just looking at me. I literally went, when I looked up and I stopped, I like froze, and I could only imagine what that guy saw, like, because I freaked out, bro. I freaked out, and I was like, wow.
Is that the whole essence of the damn people?
Yeah, no, he looked into my soul. He saw me, all of me, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was like the most insane thing in my life.
God, did he tell you his whole life story?
No,
he just
I was too afraid. He just saw me. Okay, in that moment, nothing but fear, right? Like, what the fuck is going on? And the man laughed, whatever. I'm like, like, just kept walking. Like, I could not.
You probably thought, oh, this poor little child experiencing homelessness.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And so then, that's exactly what yeah. And so then I was walking away, and then I laughed for real. I was like, wow. The dog and I just had a connection, and I was so afraid. Like, I didn't even enjoy our connection. Like, what? It was crazy. Wait, what?
So then you're all walking around laughing, so the guys had like
this
walk faster.
Crazy. Yeah, like also, this trip made me realize how woo-woo I really am.
Yeah.
Okay, so then fast forward, I'm over here walking in, and I'm thinking too about the perspective. If I change my perspective from fear, my footsteps are really light, and I'm not afraid, and I'm just walking. But then when I'm afraid, I'm so aware of how I'm walking, and then all these attachments and all these like expectations. I don't know how to explain it, but like,
no, I get it.
Like, attaches
you
itself.
Drop things.
Yeah,
it just becomes loud, right?
Well, no. So it was so interesting, and that was, I guess, too, the whole trip, the whole foundation of what I went through was I'm walking. I'm just walking. There's nothing to it. My body's moving, whatever. But my thoughts, my experiences, my perspectives will change that simple act of walking and make it into so many different things that I forget that I'm walking. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So as I'm walking in here, I'm not even aware that I'm walking, and I'm just afraid of making noise and all these other things, and it's just like fucking snowballs into so many different things, and I get stuck in my head. And I think it was just a very different experience where I was just aware of every single step, and I didn't stop it. Does that make sense? Like, I didn't stop the spiral, I just watched the spiral.
Oh, damn.
And then I was like, okay, fine, just walk. And then I walked. And then the spiral would happen again. So that happened. So I guess I was already tripping. Mm-hmm. But in my mind, I was like, oh my gosh, just the weed. Like, this is crazy. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Damn.
Get home. I'm in bed. Or I'm about to get in bed. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm in like the corner by my closet. I'm like so woo-woo. Like, so
what were you doing in the corner?
Like, okay, so I was in the corner about to go into bed, plugging in my phone. Okay. Uh-huh. But I was turning facing the window and I just stopped there. And they're like, just stop. And I was like, okay. Hands like this, whatever, just stop. Focus on your breath. And I focused on my breath. And then it felt like my entire cavity opened up and it was very, time is not real. They were doing so many things all at once, right? It was like this light, this essence was going into my being. I was reaching this essence, but at the same time, it was just more of me. So there was no exchange, but there was an exchange.
Oh my God, so beautiful.
And they were also taking that fear. Uh-huh. So the more that I sat there, the more fear I felt. And they were like, sit there, breathe, feel it. And I felt it. Damn. Leave. And it was like these rainbow, ultraviolet colors. It was insane. And then I was like, okay, I'm ready to go to bed. And then I like get into my bed and my bed moves and it's like a water. And I was like, oh shit, this is all the mushrooms. This is all the mushrooms. This is it. This is the moment. But it was so insane though, because right before, like way before, I think when I first got the mushrooms, I was like, I really want to go. Like I want to be gone. I want to experience it, you know? I want to trip. And they're like, this is what you asked for?
Right.
And I was like, no.
But it's crazy how, because it's medicine. Right. This is medicine, and what it does, it's like ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
It's used to, they're psychedelics. So it's like to go in and see pretty much what your fears are, right? It like shows you the hidden parts of yourself. It shows you. It was
insane, Mom. They had me healing generations of trauma in our bloodline.
So when you were in bed.
Okay, and then I felt things dripping off of me. Remember I told you about that really bad experience I had in the RV where I felt like things were dripping off of me and I was so scared? That happened. And they were like, it's because you're not done. You haven't. So I still had to like release all that shit. And this was insane because it wasn't just a thought. They took me to that spot.
They made you relive it.
They made me relive it and sit through it and be. That was the whole thing that I kept hearing. Be. Because in my mind, throughout the entire trip, through every single trauma that I had to release, came all these attachments, all the whys I couldn't, all the whys I had to, all the everything that they were like, just be. But my mom, just be. But the political, just be. But climate change, just be. But I have no money, just be. Like, what the fuck? How are you gonna tell me just to be? Just be. It was insane. Okay.
They did make you hit all your biggest fears, all that shadow, all your hidden self,
everything, Mom, everything. There was this moment where I was like, wow, I'm being shot into space. It was like that moment where I was standing up and I was like connecting with divinity. I guess that's how I would translate it. So when I would release the fear, it would just like diminish and I was back at that being shot into space, connecting with divinity. And in that moment, I was like, oh, I'm being shot into space. Like, I'm going somewhere. And they're like, you're not going anywhere.
Because you're wanting to go, but they're like, no, you're not going anywhere.
That was like the other one. I was like, God damn!
That is so funny.
Like,
you're always trying to leave.
Yeah. Like, you're just here. That's it. You're just here.
You have to experience this human experience. You have to live this human experience.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so then that happened, or you kept going?
No, it was trauma after trauma after trauma, layer after layer after layer, and each one the same. Each one, what is this? Okay, my mind trying to control it, going back to my breath, I allow it to happen, they show me what it is, it's trauma, I'm scared, peak fear, release it, being shot into space, back again.
But then it's that crazy fear of like you wanna, like you're scared shitless.
Scared shitless. I'm gonna die. Oh my God, I'm not okay. Oh my God, I need to go to my mom. I need to go to my mom. I need to go to my mom. Stay.
Well, no wonder I was so freaking tired Sunday morning. my pasta
You?
was made.
Real deadass?
I was fucking dying.
No. Me too. Me too. That was the other thing. I was like, whoa. I hope I'm not fucking tripping when I go to grandma's. Like, I fucking hope not, bro. That's gonna be the most horrible experience of my whole life.
Well, you weren't tripping, but you were
I was exhausted.
gone. You were fucking gone.
I didn't have
you were at grandma's like
anything
this.
in me. Mom, I just like died and was rebirthed 150 fucking times.
Oh my!
It was insane.
God.
But so that
but that's why the fear is so embedded in us. Oh my God!
Why?
Well, because it's been embedded in generation after generation after
And past the generations, it's embedded in the human experience, bro.
God.
Because too, it was like after I got done with that matriarchal trauma, then it was like all the other lives that I'm living, but they were paralleled. So time isn't real, and in those moments too, they were showing me. We totally were like, we're like connected. We are like one, but we've always been these nodes that were together. Because remember how you were a Roman god?
Yeah.
They took me to a place where I was a Roman person or whatever, or you were a Roman person. Damn, you were a Roman god. They just said you were a Roman god. Well, yeah, you are everyone, right?
Yes.
But anyways, they took me to a space where I was in Rome, and it was in like, why was it so violent? All of it was so violent.
So
like,
violent.
why does humanity?
So violent. The Rome's. Oh my God.
Because I was like, it was like horrible. Mom, I was like in it. Okay, so I just want to say this one other thing.
Oh, go ahead. This is so interesting.
It was badass.
Okay, so we were Romans.
Well, and it was just like I was up against the wall, and they were like choking me to death.
Oh my God.
I know. Okay, and then the next day, I was watching Game of Thrones, and it was when they killed Oberyn or whatever.
Oh my God.
When they grabbed him in the head. And
So
it was like
and where was I?
Oh, I don't know who you
can
were.
I help you?
But I was just in that thought of, well, you also had we also had that very vivid image of you being in Rome.
Yeah.
So I made that connection of, wow, we must have been in that same space.
God.
Or maybe it was you killing me. I don't know.
I don't know. Who was the one that killed you in a past life?
Well, and the most recent, and because I mean, you also have killed me, and I've killed you, and you know what I mean?
Why are you killing me?
Well, because we're all.
I know they say that your worst enemy in your another life becomes your sister.
Obviously
becomes your sibling.
But see, like that's the thing, though. I want to like say, huh? Oh yeah, all of her siblings.
All my siblings. Sorry, Dora.
It's just like. Yes, in a past life, but I feel like in probably like the most recent, in one of the lives, because it's a net.
Right.
So in one of the most recent nodes. You know what I mean? A life that's very close to this life.
Yeah. It's one of the latest lessons, I guess, that you need to.
Yeah.
Damn, that's great. So then you didn't sleep.
I did because I passed out.
Okay.
Like at one point I was like, I woke up.
Oh my God.
I don't know how long it lasted. I don't know.
So when you woke up, were you okay or were you still?
Oh, I was fine. I was like, damn.
Oh,
that was crazy, bro.
God.
That was so crazy. I didn't dream either. I don't remember dreaming.
Oh my
God.
God.
The act, and this is so insane because I was telling my friend about it today, about how everything that explained the cycle of, okay, I mean, what is this? My mind tried to control it. When I tried to control it, I didn't see anything. When I released it, I saw the vision, and then I'd get so fucking scared because I was in it. And then I'd sit through the fear, and then I'd be shot up.
Did you get less scared?
Yeah.
Finally, towards the.
Oh, but it's because okay, they're tapas, they're cycles. So when I was peak fear, I would sit through it and I would breathe, and then I would literally feel it release. And in that moment of release, I would be shot up. And okay, and I also don't want you to think that this is linear, because this shit was happening like boom, 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 boom,
all
boom,
at the same
boom,
time,
boom, all at the same time. And so then I was shot up, and it was like I was free of the fear, and I could be. There was nothing else but just me and energy. And then I would start over again, and it was the same thing. And it just got easier and easier because then I saw the pattern. So that pattern, though, is life.
Yeah.
That pattern is life.
Well, yeah, even how we're born, right? It's so violent, man. You come into the world screaming.
Right. And then, but like going back to like everything that we've learned, the classes that we had. Remember how I was trying to explain to you guys how it's like micro to macro, it's all the same? Well, this room Just like, it was just showed me that macro to micro, it's all the same.
Micro to macro.
Macro to micro.
Damn.
All the same. Death and rebirth. Ugh. Death and rebirth. Over and over and over and over and over.
And you're not leaving.
And I'm not leaving.
It's just like, leave me alone.
I know. Yeah.
Damn.
It's really cool. So you just let me know.
Crazy.
Oh, and it took 5 hours to hit. So.
But last time I did it.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh my God. I don't know if I want to do it now.
No, it was beautiful.
I just want to do the ayahuasca, right? I'll take maybe 1 gram.
Oh, honey bunny. Okay, fine.
I'm a lightweight.
Okay.
Plus, I don't want to be over there scared to death, wanting to jump out of my window.
Mom, are you okay? Because shrooms only brings out what. Are you okay? Are you?
Oh yeah, I'm okay.
Are you sure? Do you want to jump out a window?
No, I'm just kidding.
Then
no,
it's not gonna happen.
No, I was listening to this podcast and they were talking about their ayahuasca experiences, and I guess it brings out the worst fear, right? One of the guys was like, "My worst fear is dying." So then he is so similar to yours that he experienced every single way he can die, like the most violent deaths, over and over and over again, because he was scared that his fear was of dying. Mm-hmm. And until he experienced all of those and was finally okay with it, like, okay, I'm gonna die. Then it was like, okay,
freedom.
Next. Yeah.
Damn, that sounds like a bitch though.
Isn't that crazy?
Bro, I guess you just realize. I just realized with what you said that my fear isn't death. My fear is just staying here forever.
Oh my God, that makes sense.
Nothing I can do about it.
Because you've always been like, I'm leaving, so it's my last life.
And they're like, no. And that last part too, where they're like, you're not going anywhere.
Right. Oh my God. Damn.
Okay then.
Had a lot of lives to live together.
Yeah. I'm glad you're happy about it.
Oh my God. I know. Lily's so disappointed. Damn.
It's okay. I've been sitting with it for a while now. It's been months. That I've been sitting with it. Or maybe not, because we don't know. Maybe like weeks.
Well, with this, I think I think you just finally accepted it. Right. Damn.
Or they were like, okay, well, because I told you that I had expressed how I had already accepted it, so then they were like, bet.
Right,
you know?
right.
Oh, shit.
No, but it's because I guess that was still your fear, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what came up.
Yeah. There's a lot of healing, whatever. But that was it. And I thought it was beautiful, though. And
shit, that's rough. So how did you get through Sunday at your grandma's?
I didn't. Sleeping. I don't know. And that's why I was how I was. Like, just my body was so drained.
You were just like...
energetically, spiritually. I was like, wow.
Oh, and my God.
Usually, I cater to her and to Grandpa. Mm-hmm. And I like to, overextend myself or just make space
You're
for
nice
them.
to them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm really nice to them. Make space for them, which is also something that I've been working on. Mm-hmm. Or that just... in the last few days, they've brought up, like, you can't make space for people who don't want to. Right?
Yeah.
So then, when I actually didn't have the capacity, I didn't make space for them. Mm-hmm. But then, too, I realized that they don't make space for me either.
No! I was telling Dora their conversations with you, and I was like...
what were their conversations with me?
They're just that they were like, and school? Are you going back?
Oh, yeah. When she said that, I was like, damn, bitch,
and then with your cousin, can you talk to your cousin?
Oh,
you guys had such a beautiful
relationship. That was so weird.
And I was like, so the last visit was rough.
Yeah.
And then we had to go again because somebody signed us up.
It's her birthday. Leave it alone. You can say no, sorry, I don't want to.
No, but it's cute. We're going already, right?
It's whatever you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine.
But then, how do I get out of it? I don't really want to go.
Hey,
just
Grandma.
be like, Grandma,
I'm sorry, I'm not
no
gonna
vamos a ir. Love you. That's it.
Yeah.
Dead ass. ¿Y por qué?
But you have to tell her
to
today so she doesn't go buy all the nachos and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're the one who agreed.
Yeah, you're the only one who said yeah.
Yeah, because then I was like,
I didn't know what to say though.
You can say no.
Ya tengo planes.
You can just say no.
That,
and you do not have to feel guilty about it.
And that's something that if you learn at this age, Aurora, it's going to save you so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah. And it's boundaries too.
Yeah.
And then it's self-love. And then it's prioritizing yourself. You have to be aware of how you feel in those spaces, or you have to be aware of why you don't want to. So let's just say, in my experience, especially with what I saw, feeling obligated to overextend myself, or just feeling very drained. Like, they're vampires. Okay.
And then what happens is, like, let's say you start just saying yes to them every time because you feel bad. You're ignoring yourself, so then you stop you stop hearing that voice of what you really want.
Right, because you're teaching your body, you're teaching your intuition.
Yeah.
I'm not going to listen to you.
No, I have to say yes. I have to people please.
Mm-hmm.
So really think about, before you keep going, this is great. So I really want you to think about, do I want to go or do I not want to go? And if I do want to go, is it because I want to people please, or is it because I want to be there and enjoy and celebrate with them? If you want to celebrate with them, great, we'll go. Right? It's no issue with me. But I want you to really decide, okay?
Right.
But I think as humans, we are taught to ignore that feeling, right? Ignore what we want.
Yeah, and then feel guilty when we do choose
Yes,
what we want,
yes.
which isn't fair, because we're not here to live our life for anybody else. Mm-mm. We're here to live our own life. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't think you should feel guilty with whatever decision you should make, right. Because especially because it's your birthday. Yeah, like that on top of just, even if it wasn't your birthday, right. But still, you know what I mean? Just do what you want, and it teaches your body to, you just bring in more excitement, more expansion, more happiness, more joy.
And then you allow your growth, right? Your intuition to grow, your confidence and boundaries, I think, are so important, especially if you start building them now. Ooh.
Yeah. You're going to be saying no, yes, fuck you, let's go.
And then you're only doing what you want and what brings you joy.
So you're just going to be so happy. And like, look, it doesn't even have to be like a no, fuck you, you know, beep, 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 beep. No. It doesn't have to be like that at all. It could be like, hey, can I give you a hug? No. Oh, like that fucking TikTok. No, thanks. Like,
and you can be like, look, Grandma, nice. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead.
No. Don't even apologize, bro.
Grandma, I'm going to hang out with my friends. I'm not going.
No explanations. Just no, love you. Yeah. Thank you. If you want, whatever. Yeah.
I know, she was so cute. She's like, should I invite your siblings? I'm like, if you want.
Yeah, if you want. That's all if you want. Whatever your little heart desires.
So it's so hard because I'm making her decide.
And speak up. You got it. It's Leo energy season.
Oh, it's Leo season. Get a little Leo.
Thrive in that shit, bro.
Heck, it's so nice to be like, no.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Like today, I was like, I'm working from home.
Hey, bum. Today I wanted to cancel, but I was like, do I really want to cancel? Or is this my laziness? Like, this is my morning mood because I don't wake up early. Yeah. And then
That's why I didn't even come down, because I know you're cranky.
But I was fine.
Oh, you were good?
Yeah.
I was just like, bye.
Because then I got up and I was chill because I went to bed early.
I know, so I got home at 10:15.
Nothing.
Night. It was so quiet. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, I heard you. I woke up.
Okay.
And
was it loud or you just woke up?
I just woke up. I woke up so I went to bed at 7. I woke up at 9. I woke up at 10. I woke up at 11. I stayed up until like 1. And then I went back to bed.
You went to bed at 7?
Yeah.
Because you were tired or what?
Yeah, I was exhausted. Why? Why was I exhausted? What did I do?
What did you do?
Oh, I had a reading.
Oh.
Yes, I had to be up early.
Oh, because you got up early and then you had your concert.
Yeah, and then then I had the concert.
Oh my gosh. I know Lola was exhausted. She was like tired as, like cranky and tired. And I was like, okay, well now you know what your body can
my body
adjust and can't adjust to.
And pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Pay attention to how your body is
feeling, processing, telling you.
Yeah. Well, what is it? Reacts to certain scenarios, which is telling you how you feel.
Yeah. Oh my God, yesterday, I don't know what the hell happened. Don't know what the hell happened. I was driving to my class and I got sick. I had to pull over and puke.
Oh.
And I hadn't done that in forever.
Was it like anxieties because of
Maybe, but then I got a medicine ball, and I started drinking, and then I started coughing, and
a medicine ball has honey,
lemonade,
and
the teas.
Honey citrus. Yeah.
Maybe it was just too sweet.
Maybe. What else did you eat?
Okay, there we go. So me and the other child, me and Sophie went and got some chips, on Wednesday, and I got my queso chips,
Okay,
and then I
maybe.
ate it with some it's like the tzatziki sauce.
Okay.
So I guess it was that. Never mind.
Okay, so boundaries and energetic vampires. I think one of the biggest things to dealing with
my
that
god. Especially
guilt.
with vampires, you have to be allowed. You have to be ready. You have to be able to tell them no and to set your boundaries. You know.
Yeah, and feel comfortable.
And like you said, like holding space for people. I think it's like so important to like when people are like, if they're used to calling you for everything, right? And you're just now being like their freaking therapist. Mm-hmm. I think it's also so important to be like, I can't right now. Mm-hmm. I can't because it sucks energy out of you.
Yeah, it really does.
Especially if it's the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah.
And they don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And if they don't change anything, like I hate. That's my biggest thing. I'm like, well, if you're gonna come and talk to me about the same damn thing we talked about 2 weeks ago, last week, don't come and talk to me about it. Because it's like the same thing over and over and over again. No.
Like then I can't fucking help you.
Right, you're not listening anyway.
Yeah.
So how am I gonna help you?
Yeah, I had to draw boundaries too when I went out with some friends because all they did was like talk about work and how much they hated it, and I had already the day before been in that same environment, which I was like, okay. And then first of all, a job that I left too, it's like, okay, guys, I can't.
Right. Oh,
Literally, I cannot sit here and just talk about this. We need to change the subject. Like, if you're going to be talking about Starbucks, get the fuck out.
right.
And it's so interesting because I remember, too, when I used to work at Applebee's and with my group of friends, that's all they would talk about.
Work.
Yeah, and how much they hate it. And And it's like, yeah, fuck these jobs, but let's not spend our time fucking talking about it. Like, let's live our life. Okay?
Right. Start
Let's
doing what you
go
love.
outside. Let's be. Let's just go be.
Go talk to the dogs.
Yeah, go talk to the dogs. Damn, that shit was scary, bro.
Oh my god.
But yeah, drawing even, and I was actually very proud because I like drew those boundaries. I was like, I can't.
Oh my god, it's because it's hard.
I cannot talk.
Especially
about
because you know they've been there forever and they don't leave and they're still there.
Yeah, I want to shake them, slap them around, and two, you know that shit comes out sometimes. I'm just like, you need to get the fuck out of there now. We cannot be talking like, you know, se me sale.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
It's because it's like that's why Zonelli tells me she can't take me anywhere either because I when I channel I just
channel.
Like I just talk, and I don't filter, and they don't let me filter either. And so Nayeli's like in certain situations she sees me, and then it makes people very uncomfortable. But I'm not gonna stop. Like I'm not gonna tell my grandpa stop.
No, yeah,
oh hell no. So then she always tells me I can't take you anywhere, or she doesn't let me she doesn't let me.
I mean, I haven't said anything recently.
No, you've been good.
Yeah,
you've been better.
Because
but then
I've learned that too.
Right. Because when they come down and they want to say something, they're gonna say it, and sometimes it's like, and I think this is something that you've also learned that if they need to hear it, they're gonna hear it, and you need to allow it.
Yeah.
But for me, a lot of it's not that I channel. Now they shut me up a lot. So now I'm like,
is it? Do you think it's because of that creating space? Like it's not your job right now.
Yep. They're like, you don't need to say shit. They don't need to know anything. You can just listen.
Damn. Okay, I see that.
But then it also saves me, I guess, from a lot of trouble, right?
Of course it does. Yeah.
Just to sit and listen.
Yeah. And makes you, I think, more playing the observer role.
So interesting, yeah. Because I think for me, I was never used to being observer. I like to talk.
Yeah.
And so just being quiet and listening is wow.
What's your North Node? Cancer?
No.
Yeah, it's Cancer.
No. Yeah.
Because South is your Capricorn.
I don't even know.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. Because mine is Leo, and I talked about this before, where I'm being forced to say shit too. So it's so interesting. Like
you're forced to talk and I'm forced to shut up.
Yeah, and you're like we're seeing it. You know what I mean right now.
That's really interesting.
So yay to boundaries and yay to just saying because too boundaries too with spirit. I was like, oh well, these are my boundaries because I'm not going to channel when they don't ask, and they're like. Excuse me? Excuse me? But I'm telling you on this side. You know what I mean?
Right. And I don't know. It's I guess because you channel for work. Like that's your work. And I don't do that. So then I'm okay with it. Like I'm okay with.
No, that's not why I filter. No. Well,
why do you say I'm not going to channel when they don't ask?
That was at a different point.
Okay.
I haven't done that in a long time.
And now you're like, okay.
Now I'm like, whatever.
Okay.
This is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. Except I don't come with a disclaimer anymore. You know what I mean?
Good.
But I used to not want to do it too because it's like, well, what if I hurt their feelings?
Oh.
What if like I
You're
come
so
off the
sweet.
wrong way?
You know, like, yeah. And for me, I've never cared about that.
Yeah.
Never.
That's my trauma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, what if they think I'm crazy? Now, if I filter, which I did filter recently, but barely, was because it was like, this is my time. You know what I mean? This is my job, and I'm doing this for fun.
That's
like,
true. I'm yeah, guys.
Yeah, especially too because of the people I was with.
Yeah, and
like,
I think the people in the place, right?
yeah, the people, the place, for many reasons. But I still, bro, I had so much fun. I just feel like these few days have been like, wow, I just love what I do.
Right. Yeah.
Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Yeah,
Good.
I
I'm so
love
happy.
what I
Finally.
do.
Because I think you've always loved it, but you've been feeling a type of way about it.
In my healing session, in my cosmic healing session, I don't know, but my shroom trip, they were like, you have time to spare. I'd be like, I can't. You have time to spare. I can't. I'm
like,
gonna
don't
be
worry
trippy,
about
I
it.
promise.
Oh
You have time
my
to spare.
God.
It was so crazy too because I was like, wow. You know how like when people explain trips or things that happen cosmically, they always explain somebody guiding you.
Yeah.
Like that's
yeah.
so real.
Oh my God. So one
So
of the guys that I talked to in the ayahuasca thing, not that I talked to, that I listened to, it was a tree. Like the big tree.
What are you talking about, bro?
I listened to this podcast.
Okay.
And they were talking about their ayahuasca ceremonies. And that it was a big tree. And I was like, oh. And then Dora was telling me about a thing that she did, and it was a tree that was guiding her, and it was my abuelito. I was like, oh, this is so beautiful.
That makes my heart so happy.
Yeah, because you and your trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. That tree up front, I think it needs a little trim.
Let her be.
She okay then?
Yeah, she chilling.
Kind of want to trim the bushes.
Don't touch her. Leave her alone.
I'm gonna clean it this weekend. I've been busy.
Remember I told you, I was like, I know my name. Remember we went to that phase?
Yeah.
And I told you it was Urunmila.
Uh-huh.
Urunmila, 100% is like the Orisha of trees.
Oh, no wonder you're in your freaking tree.
Isn't that insane?
It's so beautiful.
And
Your
like,
tree good though in the front?
Oh, she's chilling.
Doesn't want a little trim?
Mom, leave her alone. I think you just need to. I think you want to connect with her. You don't know how, so you want to go cut her leaves.
I was like,
just go touch the
I
tree.
was like, gonna go give her a little haircut.
No, leave her alone.
But she needs some extra water.
No. Oh yeah, you can give her some water or
Okay.
some honey or something.
Oh, damn, that's beautiful.
Isn't that?
You and your trees, because you love your damn trees.
Yeah, I do.
Sorry.
So
your trees.
yeah. So yeah, I was having those moments of damn, I just really love what I do because I've just been
Good.
doing it. You know
Good.
No more filters, no more trying to understand, no more
Thank
more
God.
of all those layers and past experiences and you know what I mean?
Yes. Oh,
All that mind matrix bullshit. Nothing but just being.
thank
And
God,
I'd be
because he
like,
would like
wow.
piss me off sometimes.
Why?
Because he wouldn't say it right.
Oh yeah.
They were like,
Just say it. You'd be in the back of the lives. Just say it. Say it. Oh my God.
but you know that's not me.
Yeah. Dead ass, bro.
So nice to connect with y'all again.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful, blessed rest of your week.
Thank you for listening to us, for making space for
Right,
us.
right. And
We appreciate you.
and for allowing us to share your our experiences.
Yes.
And I think the most important thing is without judgment, right? And knowing that for us, it's really hard to be vulnerable, especially because we're never vulnerable. Well, I am never vulnerable. And for us to come on here and be vulnerable, it takes a lot, right? So
Thank you.
take it with that.
And be vulnerable too.
Yeah. You'll be on our podcast next.
Hey! Yeah! We are looking for guests.
Let us know.
Yeah. Bet. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.